The life expectancy of an African American male is somewhere around 70 years, which means I'm definitely on the back nine. This vlog will be a record of my journey to relearn fatherhood on the back nine. About 2 years ago, I discovered I'm autistic. And once I recognized it for myself, I became more aware of my symptoms. And I also immediately began to see many of those symptoms in baby Ella. Are you having fun? Oh. Sorry. Is that good? Oh, you need some more? Okay, here we go. When she was around 18 months old, I started mentioning to my wife that I believed I was seeing signs of autism. I have to admit though, it felt a lot like getting a new car. You ever notice how once you get a certain car, you suddenly see that car everywhere? And you start to wonder whether or not those cars were always there? And if so, why didn't you ever notice them? Well, it's because when you become more aware of a thing, it becomes easier for you to see it. So, I had to wonder if my seeing autism in Ella was the new car effect, or was I projecting myself onto her? Maybe I was just wanting to see myself in baby Ella. And of course, no one else could see the symptoms. Teachers, family, no one. I told my wife, I know what I see. When Ella turned 3, I decided it was time to find out. By then, I'd become convinced of what I was seeing. I scheduled an evaluation. A few days before the evaluation, my wife asked me a very good question. She asked how I would feel if we discovered that Ella isn't on the spectrum. What my wife could sense was that I didn't have just a hunch. I also had a bit of a hope. By far, the most difficult part of my autism experience is being misunderstood. I hate being misunderstood, and it happens pretty much all the time. So, the thought that baby Ella might have a better shot of understanding me, well, if I'm being honest, it was a little bit appealing to me. Also, I love being right. I especially love that my brain allows me to see patterns that most people would miss. It's a thing. It can annoy friends and family, but mostly because in addition to being good at seeing behavior patterns, I'm even better at reminding people that I can see the behavior patterns before they do. It's also a thing. I'm calling it. Hole in one.
Why don't you give them their scorecard?
Look at that. Look. Yeah! Oh my goodness! I told you! Boom!
You did call it, unfortunately. That's what really sucks about it.
Of course, we eventually got the news I was expecting. And I'll be honest, it was bittersweet. Like I said, I'm gonna hope that our shared experience will allow us to understand each other. I would like to believe that I'll be more patient with her, and I'm also gonna hope that one day she'll be more patient with me. That thought warms my heart, and also, I know firsthand about the alienation and isolation that can come with this experience. For that, my heart breaks. Like any parent, I wish I could shoulder all that pain for her, but that's not how it works. I have to admit, I get a lot of comfort from the fact that baby Ella might actually believe me when I tell her, I understand. Also, I take comfort in knowing that it's my unique brain that allowed us to get this diagnosis so early. It reminds me that Ella will have an advantage that I didn't have. She'll have me.
You ready? You can take the phone with you.